All right, game 5 versus the Boltons. Uh, he's got a lot of interesting parts here to this team. Some of the things that I'm looking at is Magmar, Follow Me, Flame Body, Thunderous Incarnate, Lightning Flying, Zekrom, Lightning Dragon, Electric Dragon, Fluttermane, Super Fast, Photosynthesis Mon, Iron Treads, Gallade, Sharpness, Articuno and Snow with Abomasnow, Snow Cloak, Snow Warning, probably Aurora Veil. Wo-Chin I don't really see coming. He could come, but not really thinking about it. I think Fluttermane, Zekrom, Articuno, Abomasnow, Magmar, Iron Treads. Those would be the 6 I'm thinking are coming. If not, then Chin-Pao probably takes Gallade. Thunderous Incarnate. But yeah, some good things. I love Articuno. I know during the draft I talked about Articuno. Love Articuno. Love to see what he can do with Articuno. Let's talk about the team that I'm bringing this week. So I'm bringing Citrus Berry Latios with Tailwind, Thunderbolt, Icy Wind. Try to control some speed here. Landorus, Sheer Force, Life Orb, Rock Slide for the ice moves, Sandshear Storm, Sludge Bomb just in case there's a Terra Fairy, Protect, Terra Water to avoid the ice moves. Freeze Dry is a possibility, but at least with Freeze Dry, other than Blizzard probably one-hit KOs, where it's the 4 times weakness to ice. Chin-Pao, Icicle Crash with Fluttermane being so fast. I want 2 priority moves here. Not much to kind of ignore priority. Got to be careful with the Magmar. That's what I'm worried about with Chin-Pao. Terra Stellar just to bring out more damage. Terra Electric. Cinderace, Terra Dragon just to avoid the electric water moves that could be going in there. Choice Scarf, Pyro Ball. He's got some weaknesses to fire. Hoping to take advantage of with Cinderace here. U-turn, Sucker Punch, Gunk Shot. Just in case Fluttermane's just so fast I can't catch it. Sucker Punch for that. I don't think that's going to be a worry for me, but just in case. And Inteleon with his Soul Vest. He's got some special attackers. The Fluttermane, the Thunderous. I know Zekrom's the physical attacker, but Inteleon's not really out there to take out Zekrom anyways. So this is the kind of build to kind of allow it to last out there versus an Articuno and Abomasnow and all the ice blizzards and stuff like that being water already. And then Terra Ground just in case I do end up having to bring him for, say, one-on-one with Zekrom. Maybe Surprise Terra Ground, Terra Blast might be able to do enough with his speed and special attack. Modest Nature. I got other people to worry about outspeeding Fluttermane. He's going to be speeding out everybody else, and I need him to be able to do damage. And then Zacian, big boy, Behemoth Blade, play rough, crunch, protect, Terra Fairy again, max attack, max speed. Jolly Nature, because I really want to make sure I'm faster than Fluttermane if Fluttermane doesn't proto and doesn't have sun. Just in case Icy Wind comes, I just want to make sure Zacian's still super fast to take out all those other guys. So I'll talk to you guys after the game, but it should be a good one. Bye. So the best way for me to kind of talk about the games, since it's Showdown, is to kind of replay them and talk about what I was thinking as we go through. So, leading game 2, this is the Cinderace Latios game. I wanted to hit the Abomasnow, perfect, and then Tailwind. So everything worked out pretty well here. Now I can threaten the Fluttermane. So Icy Wind slows down, and then Moonblast comes out. Latios survives. So Latios was pretty heavy Spadef build, if you can remember. Then Paralyze Hurt. Pyro Ball almost kills Articuno here, but then the Icy Wind really kind of gets him close, slows down again. So now Articuno's pretty much done. Crit, but again, Dragon, resist. So he knew I was aiming for the Flutter Mane, and Latios can finish off the Articuno here with the Icy Wind. Now here we go again. This is a Protect, and Cinderace is gonna die here, I believe, with the minus bleed, Terra Blast. Yeah. Out comes Zacian, Thunderbolt. I don't know if he was expecting, probably not expecting this Thunderbolt coming next turn, but yeah, now he's just kind of in a bad spot. Boom. Thunderbolt kill, Behemoth Blade kill. So it was pretty straightforward game for the team. The Cinderace just really causing havoc. Choice Scarf, killing Abomasnow with one hit was really pretty hard, and I don't think he was expecting Latios to probably survive that Moonblast. But it was a good game. Well, on to the next one. So, been a little bit too loud on some of these, so I'm going to try to move the mic back a little bit. But here we are in game one. I end the recording, you'll watch game two first, but this is kind of what led to that lead in game two. So we have Abomasnow and Magmar. I try to hit the Sansear to get rid of Magmar. Good switch into Articuno. Immune resisted for the grass. Aurora Veil comes out. Terra Water just to avoid the ice moves. Finish in Landorus in one. Snowcloak comes in clutch here for Articuno. Latios lives. Good Citrus Berry heal here. Thought it might have got him outside Ice Shard range. Did not. Another Rock Slide miss on Articuno. Another good hit from Blizzard. I'm thinking at this point that I probably live. So Muddy Water here. Trying to get Articuno and just can't get him. Can't hit that boy. Love Articuno death. So yeah, I was right. I lived one more. And here we go. I'm going to Snipe Shot here and protect Landorus. Trying now to outlive the snow because I just can't hit the Articuno. Frozen here, that was brutal. That was a brutal combination. Talked to him afterwards. Yeah, he's like, hey, there's no way I'm going to freeze. And thought that the overheat would kill. And the Assault Vest really worked out here and unfrozen Teleon, which was perfect for me. It allowed me to hit another move here. Muddy Water. Still can't kill him. But here comes the Rock Slide to finish off the job. Now, Flutter Mane's pretty low. Articuno comes back out. Trying to protect. Trying to get rid of this Aurora Veil now. Worked out pretty well for me until that Freeze Dry kills Inteleon. Which now we know Freeze Dry is here. Zacian's now going to be the fastest thing. Behemoth Blade kills Flutter Mane. Freeze Dry into Landorus. Kills Landorus. Good setup. Now Aurora Veil's done, and Zacian's going to be able to clutch it up here. It was a pretty good game. I love the Articuno usage. The Snow Cloak was doing big damage as well. I don't think he was expecting the Assault Vest on Inteleon, which really kind of threw off that some of those moves. He thought he might probably be doing a little bit more damage than they were. And then Latios, as you saw, has a lot of Spadef built into him this week. Latios is just a thick boy when it comes to special defense. So it worked out pretty well for me. And then, yeah, obviously setting up the end game for Zacian to come out and really kind of finish the game. Some of the end there was trying to stall out that Aurora Veil and Snow Cloak, which is why in game 2 you saw the immediate Cinderace Pyro Ball into the Abomasnow. Couldn't let him set up the Aurora Veil again. The Articuno was just too tough. Outside of just straight missing, he was also just hitting blizzards and just tough overall. So the Aurora Veil allowing it to live longer than I wanted it to. I needed to make sure it didn't get set up so that way I could kill the Articuno in 2 shots instead of 3-4 shots and missing 3-4 moves. But Articuno was definitely his MVP of game 1. We already watched game 2, and unfortunately he just wasn't able to get Articuno in the same position that he did in game 1. So really just kind of put him on the back foot and wasn't able to recover from there. But he played pretty good. Didn't bring his restricted. Magmar just wasn't able to do much just because I was able to like bring Landorus and bring Inteleon with some spread moves to avoid Magmar's follow me's and even snipe shot to make sure that I hit him hard. The crit was nice, but that's why you bring Inteleon to hit people, hit him with crits. But it was a good game, and I want to see how he does from here. I know he's playing a gauntlet today, so I want to see how that turns out. See what kind of win percentage he has after the day is done. Well, good game. Catch you guys next time. All right. So this is after Series 5 versus the Boltons. He didn't bring Zekrom. He didn't bring Iron Treads. He didn't bring Zacian. Game 1, Abomasnow, Fluttermane, Magmar Articuno. And man, Articuno went hard. Just couldn't hit him. You know, Landorus, Rock Slide in, Inteleon, Muddy Waters, just nothing was touching that bird. And I had to survive the 8 turns of the Aurora Veil to have Zacian out there to finish the game. And Zacian doing Zacian things, just out there killing. I think the team in the whole, Game 1, did really well. Latios was pretty good. Landorus was amazing, and Inteleon did what Inteleon needed to do just to be able to set up the Zacian final. So I think good game overall for those 4 in Game 1. And then Game 2, Abomasnow's lead and Fluttermane. But you saw the choice Scarf, Cinderace, just Pyro Ball, finish Abomasnow, and that really just kind of, I think, put the game pretty far out because I don't think he had any answer for Cinderace's speed for a while, and he had to survive, and while he was surviving, he couldn't get Aurora Veil up and couldn't get Articuno out there to start hitting blizzards. Fluttermane was scary, but didn't seem to be able to do a lot, just too much pressure on it, outspeeding it left and right. Even when it was outspeeding me, it just wasn't able to do as much damage as I think it needed to do to kind of warrant being out there as much as it was. I think that he's got a good team, and he's definitely gonna improve. I know he's got like a little series going here today and tomorrow, and I'm excited to see what he can do versus some of these other guys. I do like his team. The Fluttermane, Speed Control with Icy Wind, Thunderous got a kill. I want to see some of the crazy sets he comes up with this team of 9 if he doesn't make any changes. But like I said, so far every Pokemon that I have drafted has come and done something to help the team win. Some of I'm 5 games in now. I'm 4-1, or 5 series in. I'm 4-1. Zacian has been a stud in MVP. Chin Pao's done everything I needed from it. Latios has come into almost every game. Maybe not even being brought every game, but he's there doing things, all sorts of different sets. Salt Vest, Soul, Tailwind today with Citrus Berry. I'm going to keep trying different stuff, and so far he's proven that he's versatile enough to be able to do all those things, and I've really enjoyed doing it. Iron Valiant has done amazing work when I've needed him. Cinderace, just 2 games, and so far he's essentially killing and causing havoc. Maybe not the most... He doesn't survive a lot, but he's out there for a good time, not for a long time. Same for Inteleon. He's out there for a good time, not a long time. But I've really enjoyed Inteleon as well. The snipe shot threat is always nice to hit the crit on Magmar. Landorus has now come to a couple games and done some work. A little bulkier, good speed tier, good damage tier, hitting his moves like he's supposed to, causing threats, making people tear out of hit their weaknesses. other than Articuno, who's just amazing, dodging all those rocks. Articuno, awesome Pokemon. Jolteon, I think I've only brought him to one game, but he's ready, or she's ready, whoever, it's ready. And Gloom's come to a bunch of the early sets for the Trick Room, and you saw the After You and just the Eviolite surviving. Got to kill, right? Not just a Tankmon, he's got to kill. So, team's been doing really good, really happy with it. Got a couple more games the rest of this week. Almost at the finish line. I think I might be able to get the first finished. I got Kira coming up, and I got an old fat guy, Arcanines, coming up this week at some point. And then I'll just have the Brooklyn Bulbasaurs left. So hopefully by the end of this week I'll have most of them done and have scheduled the Brooklyn Bulbasaurs, and I'll be chilling playing ZA. So good luck, everybody. Hope the rest of the season goes well for you guys as well. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with and see who makes playoffs. Bye.